Now I'm going to talk about innovation financing and what should be changed in order to make it more efficient for the society. Innovation financing is highly critical for our society. Why? Because it creates next good jobs. It creates new segments of jobs. It also improves the cost in multiple areas. It allows more people to access more goods. So it's critical to every economy. If you don't have a good innovation financing, you're stale. You are not going to be one of the leaders in the future. So you need this system to work very, very well. The problem is when you see the criminal practices that I have described in the case of TCV, they are fundamentally putting at risk for their own interest, their own personal interest, the market at large. They are fundamentally deteriorating innovation financing to a point where it could become stale. And nobody will want to be an entrepreneur, or at least not in the US, in a better environment. So it's very important to fix it. It's critical to the growth of our societies everywhere in the world. Not only the private equity or venture capital firms, for some of them, not all of them, fortunately, have organized them as criminal organizations like TCV, but they are also totally unequally and unfairly enjoying a tax benefit. Because of the partnership rule, these people, just because they work there, they don't get taxed because they get most of their revenue from the investment capital gain. And so you reach an aberration. I was an entrepreneur. I was not paid for 3 months, for 3 years. I left very good salaries and all that. My employees were always paid better than market. But the issue there was that if I compare my tax return to Mr. Mitt Romney, who was at Bain Ventures, he was paying an effective rate of 5%, and I was in New York paying 52%. So the creator was paying 52%, and the manipulator was paying 5%. Where is the logic? It makes no sense. The only logic is that the private equity firm are giving a lot of money to the politicians to get this tax break for their campaigns, and they are falsely inducing that if they don't have the tax break, innovation will stop. Absolutely not. The people who deserve the break are the creators, the entrepreneurs, not the financial guys funding the ventures. So that should change. It's very, very clear to me. The two key strategies of private equity firm is one, what is called a roll-up. So it's fundamentally taking all the firms in one area and creating a monopoly, because like that you better master your prices, you have less competition. And the second one is to take a company who has multiple activities and to split it and sell it in pieces. That's what they love to do. That's what they do mostly. These are the only two things. Both of them are negative for innovation. Destroying a company who has multiple activities that can interact quite well is a bad idea because it will kill job overall. And having a roll-up and having one company when you had 5 or 6 is also a bad idea because you will have less competition, prices will be more expensive for the consumer. There is no logic, which is good for the economy on that side. So you should really try to have an environment, both tax-wise and regulatory-wise, that is pushing toward real innovation and not protecting the people who are financing innovation from taxes. That's a very bad idea. So even if you forget cases like mine, which are a bit borderline because they are so drastically criminal, and not everybody is a criminal in this investment field, What is very serious is that it's going, in our case, it has killed the best company in fintech. The company is dead now. Every client will tell you that. It kills the future of the economy. It kills the future jobs. It kills also integrity. And I think this is really, really bad. So you need to find a solution to these issues. And to find a solution will not escape some regulatory moves, especially on the tax side.